What's up, everybody? It's time for our next weekly drum groove challenge. Now, this week, I've made these a little bit easier simply because those advanced patterns I was making were taking me just about all week to learn. And by the time I learned them, now I got to write the next one. And not to mention, when I was doing the video to introduce it, I wasn't really able to play it too well. So I made it a little bit easier. Still got beginner, intermediate, advanced. What's really cool about what I did this week, I've made them to where they can all flow into the next one, which I think is really going to help. You know, if you're starting with the beginner, it's not going to be too hard to take it up to the intermediate. If you master the intermediate, start working on the advanced. I tried to do that a little bit with the others, but when I got to the advanced, I just went all out, and nothing wrong with that. I love challenging myself, but if we're going to be doing a new one each week, I think it's going to be important that we do things that are going to be actually feasible. So yeah, what we're going to do, I'm going to start with that beginner beat, and we'll go from there. There should be the PDF attached to this video. We got a couple comments here. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Glad you like my idea, Daniel. So the PDF should be attached. This time I've put all three on one sheet, which I think will also be easier. I also found a new software to be able to write those drum grooves in, which is a huge help. So anyway, learning as we go, but I want each week to be a little better than the last one until we're just doing things that are just super cool. All right, I'm going to be playing all these at 80 beats per minute. Of course, if you're a beginner, I would recommend starting even slower than that. I always want to start really slow just to ease into learning these and then build up the speed as you go. There's no rush to try and play it fast right away. You're just going to start messing up, and you just need to get it down slow first, build it up as you learn it. Build the muscle memory, essentially. All right, the beginner drum groove. Let's start with the hi-hat pattern. We're just going to be doing eighth notes with the right hand on the hi-hat. We are doing a open hi-hat on every 2 and 4 with the snare drum. We'll also be accenting every downbeat. So what I mean by that is 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can hear that downbeat is a little louder than that accent, or than the second eighth note as I come up. So okay, and then like I said, we're doing an open hat with every 2 and 4, so it's going to be just like this if you're just doing the hands. All right, and then we throw the kick on top of that. It's going to be 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and. All right. Okay, and then I've thrown in a little drum fill on the 4th measure. Pretty simple. We're just basically 4 notes on the snare, 3 notes on the snare, 2 mid-tom, 1 snare, and then all the rest are on the floor tom. So, all right, let's put it all together. 80 beats per minute, starting from the top. have it. There's our beginner groove. Let's move on to the intermediate. By the way, at the end, after I've done all three, I'm going to show how they can all flow into each other. It's pretty cool how that works. All right, intermediate drum groove. It's pretty similar to the beginner groove. We've still got the open hat on 2 and 4. For the second measure, I'm moving to the ride cymbal, where I'll be accenting every downbeat on the bell, and then coming back to the cymbal itself for every second eighth note. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then the kick pattern is a little more complicated. I've added, so basically it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's hard to do this while I'm talking. I'm just going to play the hat pattern and do the kick over it. Okay. And then this one does have a fill at the end of it. It's basically, you're going to play the first 2 beats of the measure. You're going to play the first half of what you played on the second measure, and so then the fill is going to be beats 3 and 4 of that. This one will be in 16th notes, so that fill is basically so 3E and 4E and All right, let's put it all together. 80 beats per minute, intermediate drum groove. There you have it. There's our intermediate. And on to the advanced. So similar to the intermediate, the advanced groove is going to go from a hat pattern in the first measure to being on the ride in the second measure. And then we'll flop back to the hat on the third measure, and then we've got a fill on the fourth measure. What's made this one a little more complicated, I've got the, on the ride in the second measure, we're going every third 16th note. So it's going to be 20 and 3 and instead of just a straight 1 and 2 and 3 and. So again, 1 E and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. And then the fill at the end, still just 16th notes with it. I've thrown a kick into the fill, so that one's going to look like, and again, it's just beats 3 and 4, like with the intermediate groove. So that, I'm starting at the 3 of that last measure. It's going to be, again, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I think it'll make more sense once I put it all together here. Again, if you're following along, check out the PDF. It's attached to the video. Should be in the description. All right, here we go. 80 beats per minute, advanced drum groove. Starting over. All right, there's the advanced. Now I'm going to show how these can all flow into each other. So I'm going to start with the beginner groove, go on to the intermediate, and then go into the advanced. I'm going to attempt to play the whole thing without stopping. And I'm still going to go twice through each beat. So basically I'm going to play 8 measures of the beginner, 8 measures of intermediate, 8 measures advanced. All right, here we go, starting from the very beginning, flowing beginner all the way through advanced, 80 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. In my own world there. Okay, I'm going to start again from the top. Sorry about that, I forgot about switching to the right on the intermediate. Starting from the top, beginner through advanced, 80 beats per minute. Maybe you get the idea. So I need to practice a little more flowing through the whole thing, which is just really great. Each groove has a little bit of a different kick pattern. It introduces a couple new concepts. That advanced groove starts to throw in some ghost notes. So it's a really nice practice to just try and flow through the whole thing. And then even once you get all the way through the advanced, start right back at the beginner. So I'm going to be working on that this week. I'm going to be building up my tempo. So right now I've got it at 80 beats per minute. I'm going to try and get that 110, 120, maybe even beyond. I'll post up another video here in a few days once I've gotten some more practice on it. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoy this. Definitely check out the PDF if you're wanting to learn it. I will be throwing this video onto YouTube and linking to it in the email newsletter, which is going out probably in about an hour. I just need to finish that up and I'll get that sent out to everyone. I hope y'all are enjoying these. Definitely give me any feedback of what you're wanting. One thing I know that I need is a better miking system for my drums. I know it doesn't sound too great just off the mic off the iPhone, but hey, it's what I got. I'm building this up as we go. Anyway, hope everyone's doing all right. Everyone take care. I will be leaving this video up on the group as well, so everyone can check it out throughout the week. All right, everyone. Good night.